Thank you, Matt. Our top story, some parents feel the Lee County School District doesn't see their children's safety as a priority.
Here's the problem. Students have no choice but to walk along these streets and through ditches to get to Fort Myers Middle School. You'll see no sidewalks. In 2019, taxpayer dollars were set aside for the sidewalks to be built, but it never happened. Wink News anchor Annette Montgomery joining us live.
And Annette, parents want change. Where did that money go?
Well, Chris and Lois, that's the million-dollar question. Now, to put into perspective how important sidewalks are here, the principal of Fort Myers Middle, Dr. Brian Gibson, tells me they have about 700 students and more than half of them walk to and from school. Now, he showed me emails dating back to September to Terrell Watson, the city councilwoman over this ward. And to this day, Dr. Gibson tells me he's received very little to no response.
I just hope that with this gets either the school board or the city to come together and work together to make it safer for our kids in this community before a tragedy happens.
Taxpayer funds were approved in 2019 to build sidewalks outside of Fort Myers Middle to prevent students from walking in the streets and swells. 6 years later,
this morning I found out that those tax dollars were allocated to something else that was more important than our kids' safety, and that is really, that was not something I wanted to hear.
I've been in conversation with the city of Fort Myers in reference to the sidewalk, and they said that the money was allocated somewhere else and that they will have to go back to the drawing board to see where they can get the money allocated.
It's a fight for safety, not just coming from parents like Mary Wilson, but you can see, even from the school's principal, Dr. Brian L. Gibson.
It is really, truly a true safety issue, and I expressed that in several emails to the representatives to the city. I know it's a city issue. They are going to be the ones who are going to provide construction of.
The school district did confirm with me it was a city decision to distribute those taxpayer dollars elsewhere. So they rerouted me to Fort Myers city leaders. This is the response I got, saying reallocations of funds happen from time to time. They go on to say the city has to revisit and redesign the sidewalk.
Why can't we just get some sidewalks? Like, that's my biggest thing. What do we need to do for the city to put pressure on the school board, or the school board to put pressure on the city?
And another major issue brought up, parents say soccer games cannot be held here because of lack of lighting and unsafe field conditions. Right now, they are working to mobilize a group of parents to get safer conditions for students. They say if you have any issues with safety at Fort Myers Middle, you can send them an email at concernsfmm@gmail.com and they'll be in touch. For now, live from Fort Myers Middle, Annette Montgomery, Wink News.
All right, Annette, thank you.